My name is Michal T Martinez, and I teach 312, which is the Introduction to Phonetics and Phonology course. In 312, what we do is we look broadly at sounds of the world's languages, at speech sounds. And so what we do is we cover a little bit of articulatory and acoustic phonetics, so the physiological and physical properties of speech sounds. But then we also look at how sounds interact in different languages, which is phonology. Yeah, so in order to take this course, students have to have taken 305, but that's the only prerequisite for the class. Yeah, so all linguistics emphasis students have to take this class in order to graduate. So they have to take 312 and 318 in order to graduate. They also have to take this class before taking the senior seminar class, 498. So it's really good if they can get this class under their belt way early in their careers so that they don't have to worry about it their last year right before the senior capstone course. This course is offered every year. Because it is a required course, we have to offer it every year. So the way that I've been teaching this class over the last couple of years, and the way that I intend to continue teaching this class, is that it's an inquiry-based learning model. And the idea is that students are actually the ones who are bringing in the kinds of questions and ideas that we then discuss in class in order for them to learn. So we actually focus on what students are interested in. They, of course, have to do the readings, and there are some online modules that they have to do on their own before they come to class. But what ends up happening is they come to class and they have questions that are not necessarily the kinds of questions that I would ask about phonetics and phonology. So they link their knowledge from other courses, their interests from things outside of school, and we're able to actually have really robust discussions in class about sounds, about speech sounds, and that leads to a lot of really, really interesting discussions in class, but also it leads to really interesting projects that the students come up with. I think it's really important for students to take this class because we're dealing with the most basic, smallest unit of spoken language, right? And so it's something that's really the basis of language as far as I'm concerned. Of course, I'm a phonologist, so I'm a little biased, but it's the basis for all language, spoken language especially. We do cover a little bit of sign languages because there is a phonology to sign language, and so we will cover what phonology looks like in sign languages. But the course is actually important because it does provide the most basic structure for language. And so based on that, then students are able to look at how language interacts with other aspects of society, with how the brain processes language. But importantly, the course is required, and the reason that it's required is because it's a very basic structure of language that's really important. Take this class as soon as you can.